All right, so we've got a new whistleblower coming out. United States Postal Service driver, I guess his favorite trailer to pull was, I guess, 10, 14, 40. Certain way it works, or I guess a lot of the trailers he's had to deal with, I guess, in the Harrisburg area were just total junk, and that was a good one that he had to play with. He took it from Harrisburg, which if you Google how far it is from Harrisburg to Lancaster, I never heard of these places. It looks like it's going southeast, 50 minutes, 50 miles. I don't remember. He delivered 288,000 ballots. But let's go back. I'm gonna take you back for a minute here, all. Okay, here we are, United States of America. The problem with the American people is that they're followers. You just believe things, all right? Okay, so you got a bunch of media people saying, oh, they've certified this, which they've never certified, like make a big deal about certifying anything in the past, really. And, the media says this, media says, and there's nobody who wants Trump out more than me. I'm not saying I'm not saying I want Biden in. He's definitely not my last choice, but I'm not for him. I'm not for or against Trump. I love the hysteria going on in the United States of America, though, putting your kids in your place. But you're just believing things. Oh, okay. Well, it's automatic president-elect, and Donald Trump. The media is trying to say can't say he's a loser. He's scared to say he lost. Y'all, we have some serious crimes going on here. What is wrong with you guys investigating? Just looking into things. I'm not talking about hearsay. I'm not talking about. I'm thinking about Keith. I'll think of his name. Bucyrus, Ohio. Death row. It just looks like the guy was at the scene of the crime kind of stuff, okay? Circumstantial evidence. Keith, come on, man. What's your last name, bro? Defensive tackle in high school. But anyway, yeah, he was, whatever. They just kind of took him off of death row. Man, maybe he didn't do it. It looks like he's innocent. So, this, I want to see Democrats coming out and saying, yeah, look, man, I wasn't like totally for getting Trump out. I didn't really care. I just, I've always been a party supporter, but yeah, I noticed some weird things going on. I haven't seen any of that. I know I've already questioned these people claiming to be affiance, saying they saw this, that, and the Democrats were pushing them away. The Republicans are good at that. They complain a lot. But the reality is this. You've got people voting in Detroit in numbers that exceed the number of people who are even registered to vote there. That's material. It's summary judgment right there. It's done. You can't argue that stuff, This shouldn't be happening, people. And these are areas where that would be just enough votes to get it to tip to the guy who's going against the incumbent, which in this case is Biden against Trump. You can't just go out and say, oh, he's a president-elect. You can't say that. You don't have enough evidence, y'all. And why not even look at the evidence in America? Hello, y'all. And that's the thing. I said I'm done with voting, so it's like, yeah, this doesn't really affect me anymore. I'm done. Your country is a disaster. But the people, it's like, hello. I think it's 9th, maybe it's the 6th chapter of Luke. Jesus heals that dude, and he told that dude, hey, man, don't go back to that town, man. Those people, oh, no, don't run with those guys. They're bad. So I keep thinking the name Keith. What is going on here? Oh my God. It might be an M. Yeah, bucyrus, death row. It really was a situation with circumstantial evidence. We've got a major lack of evidence to show that your Biden dude for sure won. And we just got to get Trump out no matter what. Now we got fraud. There's some fraud going on in your elections. But the thing is, if it's going on, like, if you got that kind of stuff happening in your elections for federal stuff and probably, local, state stuff, what else is going on, y'all? And it's not even the start of it. It's everywhere. But Americans just be open to evidence. How about that? So it's my prayer that we allow cases to always. That's another issue I've had too. Just closing cases, 48 hours. Then just move on to the close the case. Oh, we got the guilty thing. Case is closed. And they don't do an investigation until there's a potential. They suspect crime kind of thing. Why not just keep it open always and just always look at things? Look at the Cincinnati, Ohio Innocence Project. We're finding that at least 10% of people in prisons are innocent. Death row kind of stuff. Like they're ready to be executed kind of stuff, right? It's really strange in this country. I mean, come on, y'all. So my prayer is that we really be open. And that's the thing I ran into with regard to mainstream Christianity. They get to that point, they just want to see it so close-minded. But not only that, though, it says you got this word of faith people, which I'm word of faith. Speak it and receive it. It's done. So I speak that, instead of just going by blind faith, we be realistic, allow there to be evidence, receive this evidence, and go with that. Evidence. And look, I've said that Rudy Giuliani's more than 100 affiants testifying, Democrats wouldn't let me review as the votes were coming through to look at. It is kind of strange. I want you to go look at the testimony from this man who's the truck driver for this truck that went from Harrisburg to Lancaster. October 21st, they're already setting this thing up. They knew what they were doing. Look, you got strategists who are behind all this stuff. You already know where the votes are. I mean, the precincts, you got it broken down pretty good. You know what's going on before election day, So they had things backed up, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's things backed up in other places just to cover themselves. I think it's kind of strange that Ohio went red and even Florida went red. None of this stuff really makes a whole lot of sense. The whole vote counting, Dominion. So that's my prayer. You study to show yourself approved, rightly dividing the word of truth. Yeah. Keith might be the last name I just thought of. Yeah. Oh my God, sir, I apologize.